Okay, so the last couple days, it's really making my forehead purple, but that's okay. I have had kind of some giant anxiety about just the fact that it's like almost, I think, 8 or 9 years since I had cancer, which is fantastic. But my oncologist decided that since after Vegas, he didn't know about Vegas, but I missed my cancer appointment because of everything that kind of happened in Vegas. And I called probably about 6-7 months later, like saying, hey, I missed my appointment. I need to come in. And the nurse kind of told me, oh, don't worry about it. He's just missed you. You're fine. So after that, I will admit I've totally been like stressing, being like, wow, like now it's been 2 years and I haven't been checked, and like it's only been so long, and like I thought so I just kind of like was stressing over the fact that I haven't been checked, and you know, when I found cancer, I found it. So it wasn't like a doctor found it or I knew what was going on. Like I had itchy legs. I had lost weight, but I was trying to lose weight because at that point in my life, I had been with a guy whose friend decided to tell him that he was dating a fat chick. So that, of course, hurt my feelings. And I decided I was going to lose weight because I never wanted anybody to say that again. But so there was all these things that were kind of going on in my body, but you know, you're young. I was 24. I thought like there's no way that anything was going to happen, especially not cancer. So I just kind of like brushed it off. I found a lump after I'd had surgery and figured it was just some side effects. And from there, I went to my doctor for a checkup because I had just had surgery. So I kind of like mentioned like, yeah, there's this lump in my neck. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really move. I thought like maybe my lymph nodes were blocked. I had gotten like a massage and everything from one of my girlfriends, and he kind of mentioned that like it could be lymphoma, but being 24, I didn't know what lymphoma was. I have no family history of, you know, cancer or anything that runs in my immediate family. So like that all was very like out of sight, out of mind, I guess. So then once we went through like the biopsy, and I remember going for like an ultrasound, and the girl doing the ultrasounds look of horror on her face when she did it. I should have known better, but again, I just totally thought I was fine and I didn't even worry about it. So long story short, I went and got my results. I ended up getting a biopsy. Like I have a scar here. They took out the lymph nodes in my neck right here. So they took out those lymph nodes and I went in to get the results. The guy I was seeing at the time picked a fight, just wasn't being very nice, and he even joked that it was going to be cancer and he was supposed to come with me and he didn't. So I went to my appointment by myself, and the doctor was like, it's cancer. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, cool. He's like, I'll be back. Left the room. And all of a sudden it clicked that, holy cow, I was 24 years old and I had cancer. So I got up, was like, okay, I'm going to leave. Like, he's like, no, you need to go sit down. I need to get you all your information. I'll be right back. And the tears came rolling down my face. I think I used an entire box of Kleenex. And so I then had to start telling like my mom and my dad, and I called them and kind of told them what was up. And I was driving to Saskatoon because the World Juniors were on, and I was going to go watch the games with my dad and with my friends. So I proceeded to start driving, and I had to pull over a few times because of course I was freaking out. And fast forward, I did 6 months of chemo. I lost all of my hair, eyebrows, eyelashes, everything. A lot of people that were in my life got to see that during that time. I was quite the trooper. I still worked about 6 days a week at least, running my shops, and I did hire a manager to kind of be there if I needed her, if I was not feeling well or if I was sick. So I did do that. I still pretended like I was fine, which was good and bad, but I definitely kind of chose to pretend like I was okay and normal. So the moral of the story is check yourself, check your body, know what's going on. If something's really weird with what's going on in your body, like, like, the best way I could describe it to you was my legs were so itchy that I could honestly scratch them till they could bleed. And I tried everything on the market. Like, I was trying like eczema creams, and I just thought, oh, well, it's, it's winter. My legs are really dry. Like, I don't know what's going on, but that's probably all it is. So if there's something that just doesn't seem right, like, please go to the doctor and tell them what's up. And like, if that doctor doesn't listen to you, go to another one. Go to another clinic, go to another doctor, find somebody that will listen, because you never know what it could be, and it really could be nothing. But what if it is? What if it is something? And we have this healthcare in Saskatchewan, so use it, okay?